What's up, everyone? I am Jamie with 3littlegoats.com. If you're new here, welcome to my channel. If you've been around for a while, welcome back. I'm glad to see you as always. So today we are making a spring-inspired soap, and it is a custom blend with some juniper, some honeysuckle, some lemongrass, and just a tiny bit of cherry blossom in there as well. And I love the way it smells. I love the way it turned out. So we are going to make that in just one second, but I do have one announcement to make. So originally, this channel was a homesteading channel. When we lived in North Carolina, we had a small homestead where we raised chickens and ducks and pigs and goats and rabbits all on one little acre of land. And we have officially, of course, moved to our large homestead here in Arkansas. And we had started putting videos of our homesteading on this channel, but we have since decided to not put them on this channel anymore. I am actually in the process of moving them all over to a whole nother channel, and any new videos will also be put on that channel as well. So if you are interested in watching our little goats grow up, or us building our projects around here and just building our homestead in general, be sure to subscribe to that channel down below. I will link it as well as put it up in the cards. So if you're interested in that, be sure to head over there after this video and subscribe. But without further ado, let's get into some soap making. Alright, y'all, just let me get my gloves on here for a second. We will get started on making some soap. It is going to be a fun day. So, today we are making I haven't really decided on a name yet. It'll be in the description or the title, obviously, of whatever I decide to name this. But it is inspired by spring, of course, because it's nice and warm finally. We're using a custom blend with some honeysuckle, some juniper, as well as a little bit of lemongrass and a tiny bit of cherry blossom. Yeah, that was the other scent I put in. It was cherry blossom. Took me a minute to remember, but it smells lovely, and it's not too florally, because if y'all know, I do not like super florally scents, but these I kind of enjoy. For colors, we're just going with a natural base color, and then we're going to do some Nutone yellow, as well as a little bit of Force of Nature, and I added just a teeny tiny bit of green oxide just to darken it up. Just a smidgen. So I've already got my beer and goat powder in here, and we are ready to make some soap. Let me check my temps real quick. All right, my lye water is at about 90. My oils are at about 100, and that's because I just got done mixing up all of the additives into the oil. So not too bad. I can live with that. We're only doing 2 color additives. We will get this done. So let's find a strainer. Please. Let's take this off first because she's heavy. Now let's find my strainer and add in my lye water solution. And I'm just straining it because I do have a little bit of lye lint on here, which isn't going to hurt your batter. I just prefer to strain it out. You don't have to if you don't want to. Alright, now I'm just going to bring this to a very light trace, and we will get started on our soap making. So, like I said, we're going to do a natural base, so I'm not going to color a majority of this. Need another cup though. So, this is clean. It's just got oil left over from melting my butters. I always just reuse it. So, we're going to do a smidge of green. About double that in yellow, and then this is going to be natural. Now the colors shouldn't darken up. There is no vanillin in any of the essential oils and fragrance oils that I used in this recipe, so it should stay a nice, pretty neutral, creamy color. good with this. I like this color combination. It's a light yellow, a darker yellow, and a smidge of green. So now that I've gotten mica everywhere, I'm going to start in my fragrance. I've added my kaolin clay to my fragrance oil this time. You can add it to your oil before you mix. You can add it to your fragrance oil. It's completely up to you how you want to add it, or even if you want to add it. You don't have to add kaolin clay if you don't want to. But if you want to know why I add kaolin clay, I do have a blog post about it that I will link down below. Oh, that smells so lovely. So the weather is finally warmed up around here, so we've gotten so many projects done. We finished our chicken coop, which is great because the chickens were getting a little bit too big for their little brooder. And now that Jesse's carport slash motor pool has come in, we can now finish up the barn and close out our, what we like to call our Gen Pop side of the barn. The side that all the goats are living in right now, while all the girls are living in. I'm just doing a drop stroll if you hadn't noticed. The side that all of the girls are living is technically going to be our nursery. It's sectioned off into smaller pens, and it's where my milking station is going to go. And then the other side of the barn is where Gen Pop is going to be, where it's just going to be two big, large open areas. But we didn't have anywhere to put all of the tractor implements, so they've been living in that side of the barn for the last, well, since we've got the barn a year ago. It's actually been a year that we got the barn. So now that all that stuff's all moved out, we can officially start working on the Gen Pop area, which I'm very excited about. And then 2 of our bucks moved over to the buck pasture with Jack, our pig, and they're adjusting really well over there. I don't think I've introduced those 2 bucks to anybody on the channel yet, Steve and Dexter. And once Hannibal is completely weaned, he'll move over to the buck pen with them as well. So everybody will have their own space, and it'll be nice and easy to feed and keep everybody where they need to be. Oh, this smells so good. So yeah, now that the weather's warmed up, do you guys have any plans that you've just been waiting to get done, waiting for the weather to warm up? I mean, we started projects and then Snowmageddon happened and everything just kind of went on pause. And then Jesse got sick. He's been fighting something for the last few weeks. It's not that he's fighting. He had that test done. He came back negative, but he's just been feeling cruddy for the last few weeks. So I've been kind of taking it easy, which is nice, but at the same time, I just want to get projects done, you know? So I figured while he is inside relaxing and trying to feel better, I would come out to my office and make some soap. This little tappy tap. So much better than the last soap. If you haven't watched my last soap making video, the hot mess soap, and you want to see what pretty much any possible thing that could go wrong in a soap making recipe, it all happened in one batter. So if you've never seen some soap fails, you'll see multiple in that video. It seized and then it separated. It had a little bit of ricing. It just had a little bit of everything in that soap. But it did turn out, it hardened, and it's actually smells really, really good. And it's on the curing rack, so it's not the beautiful colors that I wanted it to be, but it is a solid loaf of soap. So I call that a win. So be sure if you want to check that out and you haven't, that'll be linked down in the description box. Right, tap. Alright, so let's just take a popsicle stick and just give this a quick little swirl. Perfect. And then, as usual, I've lost my rubbing alcohol. So I'm going to spritz this down with some rubbing alcohol. And then I'm going to oven process it. If you don't know what oven processing is or why I oven process my soaps, I have a video and a blog post all about oven processing that I will link down in the description box as well. So I will see you guys in the next transition after this has sat for about 24 to 48 hours. Alright y'all, it is my favorite time of day. It is soap cutting day. So let's get this soap cut. I'm loving how the top turned out. It is still a little bit soft. It hasn't been quite 24 hours. So we will see how this goes, because there is a thunderstorm coming, so I'm trying to get this cut before it starts raining again. Alright, oh, this smells so good. Alright, let's see what we've got. I mean, that's gorgeous. I absolutely love it. And it smells just like spring. It smells so good. So that is today's soap, and I will see you guys in the outro. Alright, so that is what I've got for you guys today. If you like this video, be sure to give it a big thumbs up. It really helps. And if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. We'll put out new videos every single Saturday. Like I said, we will still be making all of our soap over here, but all of our regular homesteading stuff will be over on the new channel. So be sure to head over there and subscribe for those as well. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.